Welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. As you come into the chat, be sure to drop your elephants and your crowns and let me know where you're watching from. This is our weekly recap of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way, Season 3, Episode 9? Lord. Okay, I just watched the latest episode of The Family Chantel and I'm done. I'm done. What in the hell? Did they think in order to save the season they had to have a fight? Is that what they believe? Because that's part of the reason why they got a spinoff. We got to stop rewarding bad behavior. That fight was so weird, so awkward. Don't get it. I'm very bored with the latest season of The Family Chantel. It's too slow for me. I'm not interested in River dating. River looks his fashion sense is questionable. That hair is questionable. The girlfriend, I can't. I you can't call her the girlfriend because they haven't even kissed. And why haven't they kissed? It's is she hired to be on the show? And then the awkward singing between Chantel and her mom Karen. Chantel, I feel like someone it's like been the invasion of the body snatchers because Chantel's is very different. She's very different in the last couple of seasons. And I'm just like, Chantel, are you there? Blink twice if you need help. Blink twice if you need help. Let me see what you guys are saying in the chat. What's going on, everyone? Hey, Lisa. Hey, Muriel. Hey, Sheila. Hey, Susie. What's going on? Navastat, welcome. The UK. I know it's late over there. And what is it, like 11 o'clock in the UK, 11:30 in the UK? What's going on, everyone? I appreciate you all being here. Look, 90 Day is not our biggest show that we cover here on the channel, as you can see from the numbers. But we do it because I still love 90 Day Fiancé. I love 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. I've decided to include a little bit of the Family Chantel, but there really isn't a lot to include. And to be honest with you, because you know I'm a business owner and I'm multitasking, I get annoyed and I don't need to get annoyed, but there's certain parts of the Family Chantel you have to pay attention because they're speaking Spanish and I don't speak Spanish, so I have to read the subtitles and I'm like I can't multitask and watch this show. So I was frustrated. Honestly, though, I could fast forward past those scenes with Pedro's sister and their mom. I'm not interested. I'm not interested in them shopping for lingerie. I'm not interested in her taking her braces off. Okay, after the season, it might be over for the Family Chantel. Season 1 and season 2 were stellar. Season 3, bloop bloop bloop. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm still loving 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's still very good, and I still believe there are some really real moments. You know, so much of reality TV is pre-produced. I do believe that we're getting some real moments with 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. I love the way that it's produced. I love that we're getting these cultural moments, like in Ethiopia with Benham's, religion. There's just so much that we're getting from the music to the, if we could only get the smells when they made that potato curry. Oh my gosh, I was like, I need to get back to India. It looked so good. It looks so good. See, Donna agrees with me. 90 the other way is really, really good, especially if you love to travel, if you love seeing other cultures and you don't want to travel. It's a good way to kind of get away. It's a good kind of way to get away. We will talk about Jenny and Submit because you see, they are the thumbnail this week, and I'm still not bored with them. I'm loving the in laws visiting. I'm loving it. Submit, though, we'll talk. Oh, goodness. Let's talk about this couple. So often I say that she hates him, but I think in this episode, in the last couple of episodes, we have realized that Evelyn has a heart. This cold woman that we thought that hated him actually has a heart. She has a heart. Can you believe it? Corey, you know, here's the thing. You know how they say, it's always the nice ones you got to kind of watch out for? It's always the nice ones you have to kind of watch out for. I don't know if Corey's necessarily is sinister or a sociopath, but I don't think he's as innocent as he tries to portray himself to be. And I think Evelyn has been through something very serious that she has not shared on the show. But every week, I feel like we're getting a little bit more of the story because we found out she was in a car accident. He wasn't there for her. He was with the other woman, Jenny. That was her name, right? Jenny? The other girl's name? I can't remember her name. It's unimportant. But he was with the other woman when she got into the accident. But Evelyn, you've been so hateful to him. Why should he run back just because you got in a car accident? Oh, because you guys are married and you should be in love. Good point. But those tears that we got from Evelyn this week in therapy, I believe them. I really believe them. I do believe there is some pre-production going on with this couple, and there have been moments I'm like, okay, here we go. But look, this is reality TV of 2021. Everything can't be real. Okay. I understand that. You understand that. But I really feel like we cracked the case with Evelyn. Like we broke her down. You know how they broke Garcelle down at that dinner? Speaking of, don't forget tonight, I'll be live on my YouTube. No, I won't be live on YouTube. I'll be live exclusively on my TikTok watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills Part 3 reunion live. I'll be watching it there at 10 p.m. Eastern. I'll be watching it there and, of course, giving you commentary. This is our weekly recap of 90 Day Fiancé the other way. I told you I'm done with the Family Chantel. I'm done with it. It was so bad this week. I'm just like, what? Okay, now you guys are giving us this fake fight to keep us interested. I'm not interested. And I know that you got, sidebar, y'all. Shout out to you guys. If you have not joined my texting community, this is a way that we are able to stay connected, for you to drop me tea, for me to drop you tea. Someone told me that Erica Jane's mother is subscribed to the channel. Me and Emily D. Baker, she subscribed to our channels. We'll talk more about that tomorrow when we do our Real Housewives of Beverly Hills recap. Hi, Mama Erica. Why are you subscribed? look. Why are you subscribed? I mean, look. Welcome. Just understand we're straight shooters here. But obviously, if you're following, then you know that. Okay. Back to this. So 90 Day Fiancé the other way. Evelyn, we broke the case. We broke Evelyn down. Oh, Evelyn. I don't believe that this couple should stay together. I think this couple should break up. I just don't feel like they're going to work out in the long run, even though he tried this episode making his favorite. Corey's a little, read my face. Something's not right with Corey, right? Something's wrong with Corey, right? I'm not interested in this couple, though. To be honest with you, they're probably the least interesting, even though we're getting new details about their relationship. But you know who was the most least interesting this week? Look, I am not an English major, just saying. Let me see what you guys are saying. Miss Brooks says she subscribed because Real recognized Real Kempire. Oh my gosh. Kimberly said you're on a list somewhere. Kimberly, why are you said? Don't say something like that to me. Maybe she follows TLC. Maybe she likes other reality shows. Who knows? Anyways, guys, if you're just joining us, we have almost 100 people in the room. As I said to you before, this is not, I have to love 90 Day Fiancé to keep reporting on 90 Day Fiancé. It's one of the in comparison to the things that we cover here on the channel in hot topics and reality TV, this is not the one that people are always gravitating to, but I'm a big advocate for it. Shout out to my friend Alex. She got me into it a couple of years ago, and I am invested. I am a K1 visa expert. I understand it. So I am going to continue to cover everything 90 Day Fiance. I saw that Colty's mom is going to be on 90 Day Fiance, the single life. I'm not sure if I'm that interested, but single life was really good last season, even though now they're showing it on TLC. I saw it on Discovery Plus. I know some of you are just watching it now. It was good. It was a good season. Let me take a sip, y'all. Don't forget you can get your coldest water bottle, keeps your water cold for 36 plus hours. Discount code KEMP10. Shout out to our Team Kempire Royal Court members. If you would like to become a member of the channel, head on over to teamkempire.com. Don't forget to join our texting community. It's scrolling across your screen. We are talking about 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, Season 3. Evelyn is broken down. Corey is trying to get back with her. And the most least interesting couple this episode has to be this couple. Ariella calls Benham. Of course, she makes a big issue of him hanging out. He's saying, "Well, you're not here. I need something, to keep you guys off my mind." Yeah, I love seeing this. I love my coldest water bottle. Marsha says, "I love 90 Day The Other Way." I love it. I think it's such a great show, especially in comparison to what we got with 90 Day Fiance and 90 Day Fiance Happily Ever After. This one has been so good. Gwen says, what size is this bottle? This is a 32 ounce. So let me take this picture off. This is a 32 ounce. And I love it because I know I need to finish this bottle before the end of the day. If anything, no, I need to do at least a couple of these bottles. So let me work on this. Oh, goodness. All right. Alana says, "Come on, Deb. We'll talk about, there's so much 90 Day Fiance stuff to talk about. We just don't get into all of it. But we're talking about today 90 Day Fiance The Other Way. And it's still very, very good. We didn't get any of where is it? No, hold on. Not them. Look, not them. We didn't get any of Ellie and Victor this week, but we will get them next week. This relationship is over. Honestly, I know he went through what he went through, but he cheated on her. When she brings it up last week, his explanation, you can tell he is a liar. He is a liar. Ellie deserves better than this. Ellie has been through a lot. If you've been watching this season, Ellie has been through a lot in her life. The loss of her parents, the loss of her husband, and now possibly the loss of this relationship. Ellie, we rock with you. We've rocked with you since the beginning. She opened this season. I was like, whoa, this is going to be a good season. Ellie deserves better. Ellie is a sweet woman. Ellie, run away from this man. Run. Courtney said, Ellie messy hurricane boo. Yes, it happened. I don't know if you guys saw it when I went live talking about 90 Day Fiance. I did announce that it was available on October 19th in Canada. So if you don't have Discovery Plus, I love Discovery Plus. There's so much content on there. I just wish they would give us active episodes from Lifetime. Someone sent me something I'm not going to say. So maybe we'll start talking about Married at First Sight earlier than usual. But stay tuned. Stay tuned. I got to test some things out first. Guys, I have to just please excuse my background. My background is under construction because I'm trying to give you fall. I got pumpkins galore. Look, I have so many little cute little pumpkins that I don't get to share with you guys. Look at my little pumpkins. Aren't these cute? I got this from a local store here in New York. And then I got this one. I know, look, this is about 90 Day Fiance. This is not about your pumpkins, Kempire. But it's all right. It's all right. Back to this. So we didn't get any Ellie and Victor this week, but we will get them next week. Back to Ariella and Benham. So she's upset with him. He's going out, but she's extended her trip. She's extended her trip. He's concerned that she's not going to come back, rightfully so. But we also found out that she's working on a K-1 visa for him to come there. I don't believe that this couple has real love. Anytime I see them together, I'm like, she had more chemistry with her ex-husband of 10 years that came to visit her in Ethiopia. I hope we get to see more of Leandro while she's in New Jersey, just to make Benham even more jealous. Benham, I saw he posted on his social media a picture of his son. I look, I've been a big advocate. I'm not sure though. I'm that interested in Ariella and Benham's story because they're not that interesting, honestly. But there is an aspect of the story that I want resolved, and that is Benham's other wife, his first wife that left him and moved away with the son. I need to see that reunion. I need to see that happen. Maybe we will get that in the tell-all. Maybe we don't need a full season of Happily Ever After with of Ariella and Benham. So Ariella pretty much says that, oh, because of scheduling, that's why we had to extend the trip for her son. Because that's part of the reason why she said she was traveling so that her son could get the hernia surgery. But it looks like she got something else. Some of you have been tagging me in this photo, and we saw photos of that. Not sure what Ariella did to herself, but I'm not sure I like it. No, I'm not sure. I don't like it. But look, her body, her choice. But I don't know about this. I don't know about this. I don't know about this relationship though. This relationship, 'cause, I mean, when you look at a photo like this and then you look at this photo, it's like, what did you do to yourself? That's why I don't like cosmetic surgery because you just never know. I'm already like indecisive when it comes to finding food sometimes. I can't imagine trying to figure out the right surgeon to snatch this. um, just saying. Honestly, Catherine, I thought the same thing originally, but the more I look at it, I don't think that's it. I think she lost the baby weight. I don't think that's it because she looks very different since she's been back in the States. Just saying. A. Lawrence says Benham's vibe better with his Ethiopian ex lady, and she was gorgeous in comparison to Ariel and his ex girlfriend. His ex girlfriend is gorgeous. Like they made a very good looking couple. I don't know. I don't know. Miss Brooks says all I see are lips and nose in this pic. Oh my goodness. Gigi says she lost weight, but her eyes and lips are different than before her pregnancy. Yeah, I think there's something there. She could have gotten filler. Who knows? Who knows? I'm not an expert in this, but hold on. Where's the picture? There we go. I don't She could have gotten her lips done. Who knows? Maybe it's fresh work and it needs to settle. I don't know. I've already spent way too much time on this woman that this week's story of her just being jealous and telling him to keep his phone on. I was like, oh, we don't need multiple scenes with you guys, but I did enjoy we got to see him celebrate that Ethiopian holiday. That's what I love about The Other Way is that it's sort of like we're catapulted into another country every few minutes. So I love that and the music and just the way that they're vibing with this production. You guys are doing a great job with The Other Way. I love it. Okay, let's move on because this is not going to be a long live. It's already, oh my God, it's already almost 20 minutes. Just because I digress a lot, I know. Okay, before we get to Jenny and Submit, let's talk about this couple. This couple, Kenny and Armando, always make me cry. I'm still very much interested in their story. Kenny, though, although Kenny is the oldest person in this relationship, there is a level of immaturity. Can we all agree there's a level of immaturity when it comes to Kenny? And maybe that's how he's kept himself looking so young, is because there is this level of immaturity. He has not told Armando that he's homesick. And look, if I didn't go on this recent trip or if I didn't travel before, I was homesick towards the end of my trip. I was like, all right, I'm ready to be home. Like, I love traveling, but I'm ready for some normalcy. I'm ready to be able to roll over in my own bed. I'm ready for like my own, whatever. I don't know. I don't know, y'all. Okay. Oh, see, I thought I was the only one. See, all right. I thought I was the only one. I think they're both no, they are both immature, but one has more of a right to be immature because he's a little bit younger. But we are going to get to see them get married. Kenny is always crying, but there are certain scenes that we get that makes me want to cry too, watching this couple. But this, last week it was about them having a kid. This week is about him being homesick. Okay. I don't know. I was a little annoyed with them this week. I was like, okay, okay, this week. And I get it because we got pretty bored with them last season, mid-season. It was like, all right. So they've been really trying to give us different moments from them. So let's talk about adoption. Now let's talk about you being homesick. And I get it. He has his entire family. And now we understand exactly why Kenny decided to move to Mexico as opposed to Kenny uh living in Florida. It's because you remember Armando's daughter's mother died, and that's a very horrific story. I'm surprised they haven't told that story on the show. Armando told it online, but he never said it on the show. So it would be interesting if we could get that story on the show. But now I understand because I know the story why exactly Armando wants to keep a connection to the daughter's mother's family in Mexico, and that's why. But it seems as if Armando's really calling the shots in that relationship. He seems very bossy. Am I the only one? Armando seems a little bossy, a little bit of a bridezilla, because we're gonna see that next week. Lisa said they're scrambling to be relevant. You know what? At the end of the day, though, I do like them on the show. I think it's important to have them on the show because representation matters. And I love the moment when they went to that office to get their marriage license, and the guy said, it's because of people like them that it's been able to move forward in Mexico when it comes to making it easier for everyone behind them to get married that are a part of the LGBTQIA plus community. So that's why I do believe it's necessary, but week after week. Last week, it's let's adopt a baby. This week, it's about I'm homesick. But I do believe that he's homesick. And I do understand where he's coming from and feeling the way that he's feeling. Karen says he does seem bossy. Right? He seems a little Armando. Armando's a little bossy. And I know, Armando, you're probably watching this video. I mean it in the best intentions. Honestly, I don't. You're just bossy. And I feel like I don't know if this relationship, and we're going to see it next week. And basically, what we're seeing, I think we can kind of predict that he is bossy. I don't think Kenny gets a lot of say in the relationship, despite being the older one in the relationship. Usually, when it's the older one in the relationship, they seem to be the bossy one. I don't feel like Kenny's bossy at all. But Kenny is in love with Armando and he's making these sacrifices. I just hope these sacrifices don't end up Kenny being resentful towards Armando. I just hope that, it's very possible. Just saying. Hope you guys are thinking about it. I know Kenny is currently in Florida right now. I saw on social media them talking about how they miss each other right now because Kenny is visiting his kids and his grandbabies and all kinds of things that are coming up for Kenny that he's missing. But you got to have love in your life. You can't live your life for your kids. Your kids are grown now, Kenny. You got to let that go. You got to let that go. Hold on. What are you guys saying in the chat? Okay, Susie says, I think they should just enjoy their life with Armando's daughter. I mean, what does that mean, though, Susie? Does that mean they should enjoy their life in Mexico? Should they move to Florida? I mean, how often is their daughter seeing the daughter's family? If they're seeing the daughter's family every couple of weeks or every couple of months, then what's the realistic situation going on here? You could easily do that from Florida too. Ryan says Kenny doesn't speak up though. He doesn't. He doesn't, which I'm surprised. I'm surprised he doesn't speak up more. But because when you have a bossy Armando, just saying. Karen says Kenny is banking this relationship. He may wind up with Jenny sharing an apartment. Okay, that is a perfect segue. And guys, if you're just joining us, we have over 150 people watching. Be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel and getting our weekly recap of 90 Day Fiancé the other way out to more 90 Day Fiancé fans. There are millions of them out there. And you know what it is? These algorithms keep us apart. They're trying to separate us. Lisa says, don't get me wrong. I like those guys, just not interested in following them. I get it, Lisa. I get it because last season we got very bored with them mid-season. I think that's part of the reason why they're trying to spice up their story. Last week it was about adoption. This week is about him missing his family. I do believe the missing the family. I don't believe the adoption. I don't. Next week, we get to see them plan their wedding, and that's going to cause some friction between Kenny and Armando. So that should be interesting. Let's talk about this crazy couple. And when I say crazy couple, I don't mean it in that way. I mean crazy in love. These guys just need to go home. I think they just want to be on television. Alina is dealing with the situation, staying in the situation. Stephen with a V for, I don't know why she's staying in this. She's immature. She's 20 years old. Let's not forget, she is 20 years old. She's the youngest person on this cast. Stephen, the mother, Alina's mother can't stand Stephen. She's like, why is he's like a child. He's like a child. Yes, he is like a child. Him eating those snacks in the taxi. I said, oh my gosh. Oh, I kind of feel like Stephen might be on the spectrum. Honestly, I think he might be on some level. He also might be like a savant. I think he might be like a savant. Like he's able to pick up languages very well. I don't know. But I don't know about this relationship. This relationship is not going to work. She wants him to delete his social media. He's like, I need my social media to stay in contact with my friends and family. But that's also the way that you stay in contact with your girlfriends. And there are a lot of people that stay in contact with friends and family via social media. I don't know if it's realistic, Alina, but Alina's 20. So Alina believes that's going to solve the situation. Alina believes that he's going to love her forever if she's able to eliminate these other people out of his life. Alina, that's not going to happen. You should not marry him because you are 20 years old. You do not need to get married. Didn't you say, Kempire, you said what you said, is really a weird guy and creepy. I like Steven with a V for reality TV. I couldn't be his friend. I think for reality TV, he's funny. Like I wish I had snacks here to just be like him eating those snacks, him making sure make sure I get some snacks before I go. Let me get some more snacks before I go. Oh my goodness. M. Griffin says no, he needs to go. Oh damn. Courtney, I'm not sure I understand you. Kempire, please do all reviews during this time. Do all my reviews at this time. This is very late. I can't do all my reviews at this time because I have so many reviews to do. I still have not been able to do my queens and Insecure recap. More than likely, we will probably do that probably Friday. Probably Friday is the best day for me to do it. But also, I've fallen behind because so much happens on Sunday nights, and then I was traveling on Monday. So more than likely, we will have a set schedule next week. I just have a lot going on right now, y'all. Look, there's a lot going on. A lot of things I'm taking care of in front of the scenes, behind the scenes, those types of things. A. Lawrence says, awkward guy. He is very awkward, but he's funny for reality TV. I understand why the producers cast him, but these two should not get married. Based on what we're hearing, they don't get married. But yeah. There's not a lot to say about Steven and Alina this week. I was actually kind of bored with them going back and forth about their relationship. I'm like, I don't know. All it says how he drank wine at the table. You have to really watch Steven in the most, not when he's talking. It's more about when he's not talking that you need to watch these moments. And Reezy says, who offers Uber drivers cookies? Not even fresh cookies. They were in a Ziploc. Was that a Ziploc or was that like in a package? It looked like a package. It wasn't a Ziploc. He licks the wine because he's strange. But even his family said that he's a bit strange. You guys are a mess. I can't. He said he dated 100 girls. BS. Only if he's paying them. Yeah, I think he exaggerated with that number. He exaggerated with the number, and then he was talking about this is how many he's been with, and this is how many he's had sex with. I'm just like, I believe it though. I believe that he's dated quite a few women and hooked up with quite a few women. He's not a bad looking guy. Let's be real. He's not a bad looking guy. His personality is what makes people like, you know what I mean? Look, people will sleep with him. They probably won't stay with him though. Just saying. Shantae says, I mean, she needs to give it up. Girl, run. She's 20. Let's remember, she's 20. Remember how you were when you were 20. I know maybe not as gullible, but you also weren't in a foreign country with a man trying to get married either. Just saying. Um, Kadra says she won't leave him. I think she has at this point. She looked like she was ready to leave him, but you know what the producers do behind the scenes with these couples? They try to convince you to stay. I'm sure it was the producers that convinced her to stay, and because they're trying to film a show. Remember, they're trying to film a show. They need a full story. They need to complete this story. So I'm sure that was part of the reason. I'm sure they gave her some incentives to stay. Shantae says he's a good candidate for a makeover show. I think he's a decent looking guy. Like, you can't make over his personality, though. So you say he tongued the wine. You guys are stuck on this wine. Kadra says, remember when he jumped in the public swimming pool after they were going out in the morning and then walked around wet, dripping of chlorine? I thought I did not understand that. But this is Steven. This is Steven with a V. He got all dressed, he took a shower, got all dressed. We're down. He's like, let's jump into the pool. I thought he was joking. He jumps in the pool. I don't know. That man jumped into a public swimming pool early hours in the morning and walked around town dripping wet and hitchhiked for a free ride. Nami is crazy sick. Oh Lord, he hitchhiked. I know there's a lot of things about Steven that there are clear red flags. You know the thing that's going on right now. There are clear red flags. He's a walking red flag, and she's 20 years old. He's 5 years older than she is, but you would never know it because she seems a lot more mature in ways, but she also seems very much 20. She calls him out and she tells him about setting him up. Or her friend Masha. Oh, these crazy kids. These crazy kids. It is what it is. Kara says Alina's mother should have kidnapped her. Like I said, I think the producers convinced Alina to stay. They have a show to produce. I think that's the only reason why Alina is still there. Her mother is not feeling Steven at this point. Her mother's not feeling Steven at this point. I don't blame her. Do you blame her mother? Would you want Steven with a V to be your son-in-law? Not me. Yes, from Shantae, we talked about this. And Shantae, reminder, please do not type in all caps. Thank you. A bit off topic. Did you see the promo pic of Debbie for season 2 of 90 Days Single Life? Yes. She looks completely different, and I hope she finds love. And I hope we don't have to see Colty too much this season, but we will because they live together. Lord. Karen says, I have 3 daughters. I wouldn't want him around. No worries, Shantae. All right. Okay. And finally, my favorite part of 90 Day Fiancé. Sometimes I get on here, I'm like, oh, I'm going to keep this short. And look, we're already 35 minutes and we're talking about 90 Day Fiancé the other way. It's season 3. I'm enjoying it. It so far, in comparison to 90 Day Fiancé and 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After, this has been the best iteration. I think they did an amazing job. Susie said, did you see no, I have not. Look, Susie, y'all keep adding shows to my list. I can't keep up. I can't see everything. I cannot see everything. Dee Dee, I think I did see, I'm not sure which one. Remember, there's so many different 90 Day Fiancé, but I did see a trailer for something else that's coming up. Moonlight, welcome to the party. At the top of this, we were talking about the family Chantel. This week's episode was boring as hell. It was boring as hell. I did not enjoy the family Chantel this week. But I'm gonna stay watching. You know why? Because the family Chantel goes to the Dominican Republic, and then it should be interesting. So I will keep watching. Oh, damn it, you producers. You got me. Yes, husband is back. The new which one is this called? Before the 90 days. Yes, I saw the trailer for Before the 90 days. Husband has a new woman. Baby Lisa's no longer in the picture, but I'm excited. I'm excited to see what Before 90 days has been consistently good though. Over the years, Before 90 days has been it. So we will be talking about Before the 90 days and recapping it as well. The Family Chantel this week, I didn't like it. As Carrie Adams says, the Family Chantel put me to sleep. It did. Me too. Val says Sumit's mother is taking her revenge slowly, and it's too hilarious. Let's jump into the final couple that we're going to talk about tonight, guys. Don't forget, please be sure to like the video if you haven't liked it already. Mods, if you can just let me know where we are with the likes. I want to get to at least 100 likes before we end tonight's live. If you didn't know, we will be live again at 10 p.m. Eastern, exclusively on my Twitch, at TheKempire on Twitch. Not Twitch, sorry, y'all. TikTok. I'll be live exclusively on my TikTok tonight, watching and commenting. I need to eat. See, that's what it is. I haven't eaten dinner yet. Let me take this off. I will be on my TikTok tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern, watching the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion part 3 with you, commenting all of that. So be sure, be there or be square. Okay. All right. Let's get into this last couple. Jenny and Sumit. So Jenny and Sumit allow Sumit's family to move in with them. As I said to you before, I loved watching them cook. I knew this was a producer's dream. The producers are the ones that have orchestrated this moving in, because if you've been watching this couple, the parents do not see a future for this relationship. They don't hear for this relationship. They're not moving in because, they think that this is going to work. They don't believe that this is going to work. So I don't understand why exactly they are doing this. Oh, for a check. That's why they're doing this. They're doing this for a check. Jenny and Sumit. Jenny goes through all kinds of situations with this whole family situation. And I'm like, Jenny, the mom is right, though. She is angry. She is angry. Hold on. Let me see something, what you guys are saying. Hold on, y'all. I got a fly in the studio. Sumit's mother is his only escape from the marriage. Ouch. But there is a language barrier, and the mom is enjoying torturing Jenny in the kitchen. And I have to say, I was enjoying it too. That was probably like one of the best parts of this episode. I literally watched those parts again. But I get it. Jenny, it's time for you to go home. Sumit is enjoying this way too much. He now wants to live with his family. And I do agree that Sumit should be allowed to miss his family. But Sumit, you also made a decision to be with a woman that does not fall in line with your culture. So with that being said, you're going to have to make certain sacrifices. And I get it. You miss your family, but your family's not accepting the woman that you've chosen to be with. So there's that. Shantae says his mother wasn't hiding how she felt ever. She wasn't. They made some good food though. She did say that Jenny did not try. And I agree with her in regards to how Jenny was keeping house. The way that Jenny was keeping house was not good. It was not good. But Jenny says, I like the way I keep my house. Oh, and I agree with the mother. Jenny does have some anger issues. We've seen Jenny lose it before. Jenny does have some anger issues, but I think Jenny's frustrated. I think Jenny's frustrated with dealing with this family and dealing with this whole age problem. And the mom said, you could be the grandmother. And she says, no, I could be his mother, not his grandmother. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse. But Jenny has signed up for this. Again, I think this is a producer's dream. I don't believe that Sumit's family ever in their minds are open to the idea of Jenny. They are done with Jenny. They're doing this probably for a check, for the opportunity to be on TV. They are not interested in Jenny being their daughter-in-law. I appreciate them doing it because I enjoyed seeing Sumit's mother at in their home. And we're going to see more of that. Let me turn my fan on, y'all. And we're going to see more of that. Here we go. But everyone says this every week. Jenny needs to come home. Jenny's grown. Jenny is a grown woman. She can make these decisions for herself. I enjoy seeing Jenny in India. I love India. It's one of my favorite places. But with that being said, it's time for Jenny to go home because she needs to put her foot down because Sumit's not a real man. I'm going to say it. Sumit's not a real man. Jenny has low self-esteem. Okay, she has low self-esteem. It's very clear to me she has low self-esteem. I have said multiple times that I believe in this relationship. I do believe that they're in love, but love is not going to carry this relationship through. It's not going to carry this relationship through because these are critical issues that come up in a relationship. Love is not going to pay the bills. Love is not going to resolve this issue with the family. And Sumit continuously is showing her who he is. He's not marrying her. He's saying that he misses his family. All right, you miss your family? Go home to your family. Maybe your mother can keep you warm at night. I got very invested. Oh, he's not in love with Jenny anymore. I kind of got that feeling from this episode. Reezy says, "How is it loved? Sumit stays with her because she's paying for everything. He doesn't work, right? No. At least not now he doesn't work." Key says Sumit has fell in love with anyone outside his culture or his family's control. Is what it is. Hold on, y'all. I thought I had turned all my notifications off. I don't know why this stuff comes through. Notifications. Anyways, I'll deal with that later, y'all. Guys, if you're just joining us, we are talking about 90 Day Fiance, The Other Way, Season 3, the latest episode. We're like halfway through. Let me turn this off. People love to text me when I am busy. Hold on. Hide. There we go. How is that okay for a man not to work or clean or cook? Well, remember, we have to also remember cultural differences too. We have to keep that in mind. If we're watching 90 Day Fiance The Other Way, we also have to keep in mind cultural differences. And that's part of the biggest issue that's going on in the relationship with Jenny and Sumit, are cultural differences. And when it comes to how Indian families, yes, there are Indian families that live together. And Sumit says he's open to that idea. And Jenny's like, what? I'm not open to that idea. But Jenny, you are living in India. You've known this man for many years. I've been to India a few times and I know that. So I know for a fact you know the culture. You're living in the culture. But it's time. It's time for Jenny to go home. Key says cultural difference out the window when he went against his parents. This is true, but they're still living in India. You can't, like the mother said in this episode, people are going to laugh at you. They're going to laugh in your face. They're going to make fun of you. can you deal with that? And she said, no. Then Jenny, it's time to go home. Oh, his brother isn't living with his parents. Not all couples do, but it's not uncommon. Even for a period of time. For a period of time, I believe that Sumit's parents did live with his brother and the daughter-in-law. They did talk about that. Yee, thank you so much for reminding people. Guys, we have almost 200 people in the room. Be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting the channel. This is our weekly recap of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. I'm about to wrap this up, so let's get to over 100 likes already. And I'm looking forward to it's the oldest son who stays. And Sumit's the oldest son. Sumit is the oldest son. They already did laugh at her. But that's the thing. They're bringing up what other people will say. If she wants to go around his friends and family, they're going to make fun of the relationship. They're going to look at the relationship and be like, what is this? What is the future of this? Thank you, The Harsh Real Tea, so much for the super chat. I appreciate you supporting the channel. Guys, also don't forget, we are raising money until the end of this month for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We have chosen the Black Women's Health Imperative charity to raise money. We are under our 2,500 goal. So if you can donate or share the videos that we've been posting, links to that, be sure to check out some of our past videos from today and this past month for more information on how you can donate. Thank you, guys. Thank you to my mods. I just want to say thank you to everyone that joined us. As I said to you before, you know I love 90 Day Fiancé. So even though we don't necessarily get hundreds and hundreds of people here when we talk about it, it's kind of better. It's more intimate for us to talk about it together. But of course, I believe that this conversation is going to continue to grow. We're going to talk more about before the 90 days when we get that. Oh, y'all, people just don't. So annoying. Oh, hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying. Lisa says that's another thing that people say a lot. They are living off Jenny's Social Security, but we shall see. We shall see. We're going to continue to follow this. They're only like halfway, not even halfway through the season of 90 Day Fiancé The Other Way. We're going to continue to catch you up on it. We're going to continue to watch the Family Chantel. Maybe once the Family Chantel gets to the Dominican Republic, it will get better. So far, I'm not interested in River's storyline. I want to see Royal and his messy wife. They were good last season. I don't know about this whole other. I don't care about the other sister's relationship. I don't know what happened to Chantel. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to continue to recap and follow and watch. Don't forget, we also will be going live tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern on TikTok, exclusively watching the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills reunion at 10 p.m. Eastern. So be sure to follow me there at TheKempire. More information is available in the description of this video. And later this week, probably Friday, we will do a recap of Queens and Insecure. So be sure to be here for that. And of course, more great content, not just reality TV recaps you find here on the channel. Everything in pop culture is here. So thank you guys so much for being here. Thank you to everyone that sent in the super chat. Thank you to everyone that was part of the conversation. Thank you to our Team Kempire and Royal Court members. And of course, thank you to our moderators for keeping this an open, safe space for us to have great conversation. I appreciate you all being here. And I look forward to more recaps with you guys later this week. Don't forget, tomorrow we will be recapping Beverly Hills as well here on the channel. Talk to you guys later. Have a great rest of your evening. I'm going to go eat because I have not eaten. Y'all know how I get. Y'all know how I get.